It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Seattle Seahawks.
York to kick off.
Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Let's take this at the 10. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Okay, ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man to rock.
That's good for a Browns first down.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Get it. Let's go.
Another one for Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Fiore, that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Dropped underneath, it's Simpson. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He still has room inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Look good on the point after. And the Seahawks won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now it's York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
19, Charger, 19.
3rd and short here, Sanders. He beams one, deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
19, Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Offense up to the line fast.
Johnny Ryan. 760. 18, Pioneer.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get 6 more on their early advantage. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And the power play up the gut hole results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
A little screen pass for Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. To throw now is Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns first down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Find the left side with Sampson. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns lower the deficit to a single possession. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Crosses midfield, still going. Reaches the 30. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. Fights his way through a tackle. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Looking quickly here. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Connection made to Shaheed. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on.
Throwing now, Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Vortex on that extra point. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is York to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Sanders setting the pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Judkins out the middle. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Sanders back to throw. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey.
To the air, Sanders. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey.
Judkins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Miller on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. First and 10 from the 32. Drive begins with a walk or run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Rowe looking to throw. Running the screen here for Martinez. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Liking 18.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
65.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Caught by his running back, Jenkins. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Cowboy.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinals, Buffalo 18. Riggs. Go.
Going again here, Sanders. Flipping this one off to Judkins. And he has it right near midfield here. About a yard short. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. He is down to the 30-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds the football outside. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Touchdown 60. 79 Broncos.
Now Sanders. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now the Browns spend their final timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Scott Mustang 19. Bronco 80.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Miller on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, Milrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Walker on first down. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Miller on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. This is ahead for about 5. Or that tackle to Michael Hall.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Milrow. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one does not go far.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On the check.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milrow from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have it all the way down to 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Milroe throwing on third down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's out of bounds with that first down in hand. For the moment, though, we've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect from your teammates.
3rd and long here for Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. First and 10 now from the 46. Walker now from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Now Martinez.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Milroe. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Charger.
Handoff running left. Walker. He picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. York now for the extra point. down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Completed over the middle. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He finds Njoku, complete. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Wheeled in by Njoku. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At that 18-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Cut 19. Go streak.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Panther 11. 60 Bison. 70 range. Go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Forced out to his right. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. His top target, Njoku, has another one. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with Cupid.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Staying with Walker. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Complete on the slant to Watson. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
19 Tigers.
Here's Martinez. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
19-18.
Little short, it's Milrow. Brought in. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Go.
Back now, pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores. Makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
18, 5 here. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. They'll work against the blitz. Jenkins on the drop down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. Moving a screen pass for Jenkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll go play action for Sanders. Intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Going again here, Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Pirates. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Sneak here, Sanders. And he's in yet again. Another rushing score. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. They did it! He made the interception! Denzel Ward makes the play.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Setting up the running back screen. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. On target here to Njoku. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Dump off caught by his back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, they need 7.
70,
From the gun, Judkins. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on two-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Street. Seven Pirates. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Catches it at the one. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that, too, for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Left sideline, and he's off to the races. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. By a man, he's in the clear. And he does get them the first before going out. Just over 20 seconds to play.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Browns first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now Sanders. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. Got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.